Right now on Up with KREM. Construction begins on one of Spokane's newest middle schools, and the building officially has a name with ties to Spokane history.
And of course, we're going to take you outside. Not a cloud in the sky as we kick things off this morning. We'll let you know just how warm you're going to get.
Right, because I think I was scared of what other people would say.
A new documentary is putting the spotlight on members of the LGBTQ+ community. This morning, we hear from the creators of the project as we celebrate Pride Month on Up with KREM.
Up with KREM begins now.
Hey there, good morning and welcome to Up with KREM. The heat is on today. The heat wave could bring record-breaking temperatures to the inland Northwest.
Yeah, that's right. This morning we're asking you how you plan to stay cool over the next couple of days. 509-448-2000. Someone just texted in saying, I'm going to drink a lot of water and have my spray bottle of water to spray myself down. Someone else held cold showers, make ice cubes out of lemonade. All great things in terms of ways to not... Or you could just be Jeremy right now on the desk with a fan in front of his face at all times.
Dude stole my fan.
I took Tim's fan. I stole Tim's fan.
You're not even trying to point it towards me
and
share.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even trying to share. I just stole it. I was like, this feels nice.
So good.
I need it. I was overheating. It's a little toasty in the studio. Dana Marie likes it.
I know. Well, okay, so I have less clothing on. They're in full suits. And so when you turn the AC on, it turns like the tundra. But they're so nice to me. They allow me to be warm, and they are just sweating over here.
Yeah, there's a saying, happy Dana Marie, happy life.
Yes, I like
talk
that.
About it. Yeah. So that's what we believe here in the studio. But anyway, we're going to take you outside this morning and talk about what exactly you're going to wind up seeing, because it's a beautiful start to the day. There is no doubt about it. You head outside in Coeur d'Alene and wow, light wind, clear skies, warm temps. Warm temps now, hot temps later. Right now we're sitting at 63 in Coeur d'Alene, 63 in Sandpoint, 67 in Spokane, Moses Lake and Wenatchee there as well. And notice, do you see any clouds on those suns? No. Do you see any clouds on the radar? No. Yeah, there we go. Got you. Thank you, everybody, for yelling back at your TV. I know there were people at home who just yelled, no. And what you're going to wind up getting is this. It's our heat advisory in place for later on today. We are going to warm up. You thought yesterday was hot, today's even hotter. You thought this morning was warm, tomorrow morning is even warmer. That's the kind of weather pattern we are heading into. And with temps on the rise, expect us to climb up into the mid-90s later on today. It's going to be a scorcher. By noon, we're basically at 90. When I'm standing in the Outdoor Weather Center in just a few hours, I'm going to be complaining a lot. And when it comes to this heat, all of these are old records for today, for June 2nd. Spokane, our record is 92 degrees. You want to know how old that record is? Last time we hit 92 degrees in Spokane on June 2nd was all the way back in 1937. Think about all the world events that have happened since then. That was 84 years ago.
Wow.
Gosh.
Hard to believe they keep track of it all these years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Jeremy, thanks so much. Last week, Spokane Public Schools named 3 new middle schools, and today they will break ground on one of them.
Denny Yashihara Middle School was named after a Spokane civil rights activist. So this morning, Nicole Hernandez is live there at the construction site of that new location. Nicole, what does this really mean for his family and friends of Yashihara? What an honor.
Yes, an honor, exactly. Of course, they're all super excited, and you might be able to hear that construction underway behind me right now. Those trucks, those construction guys are moving around back there right now. But of course, all of this is in honor of and named after Denny Yashihara, and he was actually the president of the Spokane Coalition for Human Rights. He also, beyond that, was a teacher at 2 different schools in our area. So family friend Joanne Ferris says that the middle school being named after Yashihara will have a huge impact on the kids that actually go to the school.
You have a person in Denny that really gives a message, I think, to the city, honoring him, that not only are you honoring a great person, a great teacher, but you're also leaving a legacy for kids who enter that building to learn about what it means to have passion, to have grit.
So today, Spokane Public School is breaking ground on the Denny Yasuhara Middle School, and that's happening at 4 p.m. The school's new principal and other Spokane Public School leaders will be in attendance at the ceremony, along with Spokane Mayor Nadine Woodward. Any member of the public, so anyone who wants to go, can actually attend the ceremony. They just have to stand outside the fenced construction area. You can actually listen in to the ceremony over the PA system that will be running. And then if you are going to be in this area, if not for the ceremony, you can expect some construction delays at the intersection of East Foothills Drive and Hamilton Street. And like I mentioned, that's happening at 4 p.m. today, so if you're interested, you can come on down. Live in Spokane, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
Nicole, thank you. It's time for your morning rush. More news in less time.
Well, a Seattle man was arrested for planning to join ISIS.
Yeah, here's what we know. 20-year-old Elvin Williams was arrested Friday at SeaTac Airport. Investigators say he was moments from boarding a flight to Egypt by way of Amsterdam. He allegedly had plans to join and fight for ISIS. He plotted with men he didn't know were FBI sources.
Just buying the plane ticket wasn't enough. We wanted to be able to see him show up at the airport, cross over, where he was actually in the jetway boarding the plane when he was arrested. One on the wrong path or not?
Well, FBI agents were tipped off to Williams in 2017 and then later again in 2020 when the leader of a Seattle mosque contacted federal agents concerned over growing radical behavior. Well, starting today, the Spokane Fire Department will have several pop-up vaccine clinics at neighborhood fire stations throughout the city. Today, clinics will be at the Spokane Fire Department Station 8. It'll be from 11 a.m. to 4. They will be offering the Pfizer and the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
One county in Washington is asking people to keep their masks on. Grant County's health district and top health officer there are asking everyone in the county to continue to wear a mask, even if they are fully vaccinated. Health officials say they are also concerned about the high rates of hospitalizations and ICU use for both COVID cases and non-COVID cases, meaning there's simply a lot of demand on hospitals right now.
Walmart is expanding its hours again. The company just announced it will close at 6 a.m. and close at 11 p.m. unless restricted by local mandates. Walmart leaders say pharmacies and vision centers will resume pre-COVID hours on July 3rd.
Hoop Fest registration is now open. Teams have from now until August 9th to sign up, but to guarantee a division, sign up is encouraged before July 26th. Volunteer registration opens on June 19th. The largest 3-on-3 outdoor basketball tournament in the world makes its return to Spokane on September 11th and 12th.
Well, that's your morning rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media. It is warm. We know that. We felt it yesterday. Spokane is officially under a heat advisory with temperatures climbing well into the 90s.
Yeah.
That's why Tim has a fan on his desk right now.
You can kind of see it there. It's off to the side a little bit. Yeah, so there are 17 splash pads across the city of Spokane. However, one will be in operation today. Parks and Recreation says this is not by choice, but rather a lack of staffing. The city said they're focusing their limited resources on employees on schools. That leaves many dry splash pads across the city. Parks spokesperson Fiona Dixon told KREM 2 splash pads will take focus once pools are open, and she expects that to happen in mid-June. For now, the splash pad at Riverfront Park's North Bank is up and running. Now, if you or someone you know is looking for a summer job, this could be it. Anyone 15 years or older can apply for a job with the parks. They're looking for any of the positions listed on your screen. You can contact Spokane Aquatics for more information.
And speaking of all that heat, we've got a hot few days ahead, but coming up after the break, I'm going to let you know just when our cooler weather arrives.
And coming up after the break, we talk with the local organization behind a powerful documentary. It's A Call to Love. This documentary is about religion and its effects on the members of our LGBTQ+ community. We're speaking with the filmmakers in just a couple of minutes right here on Up with KREM.
Happening today, Governor Brad Little is visiting North Idaho. We'll tell you why he's in the area and when he was last here.